What up, Space Fam? Goes in here for AnimeUproar, and this chapter of Dragon Ball Super was exactly what we've been waiting for, so make sure to stay tuned for that. If you do enjoy seeing these Dragon Ball Super videos on the channel, the best thing you could do is smash that like button and share this video with any cultured Saiyans that you know. If you haven't, be sure to subscribe, and this is crucial. Hit that notification bell and select all, or you will miss future Dragon Ball videos. And while you impatiently wait for the next chapter to drop, feel free to check out my brand new podcast called The Dragon Ball Virgin, where my friend who hasn't watched anime and I discuss the entire series from beginning to end, arc by arc. We're also gonna have special guests like Geekdom 101 and the anime dude who were on the last episode, so check it out if you want to re-experience the glory of Dragon Ball all over again. And if you never watched the original series before, this is a great opportunity to experience it with us for the first time. You can find the Dragon Ball Virgin podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever else you listen to podcasts. Link in the description. Now, without further ado, let's jump into it, spoilers and all. If you'll remember last chapter, Merus died, Shinigami style, by refusing to stay impartial. He sacrificed his pretty awesome angel life so that he could help protect the universe and also complete Goku's training. It would have felt pretty cheap if Merus just handled the problem of Moro for us while our guys couldn't do anything. So rather than that, Merus helped set things up so that Goku could succeed. He did nerf Moro by breaking his magic crystals, but he still left him for Goku to beat. I've been saying that we'll get to see Mastered Ultra Instinct in this arc, and I was even more sure of that when we got the iconic back image of Goku last chapter, which seemed like a nod back to the Super Saiyan 1 transformation on Namek. And I think that's significant because this chapter definitely felt similar to that, but obviously there are important differences too that we'll look at. Anyways, an aura was radiating from Goku's body. While Jocko is wondering if Merus died and if Goku is okay, Goku says that Merus taught him an important lesson, namely that he's not fighting alone. This has been very true for this arc. As Goku points out, he was saved by Vegeta, then Dende, and then Merus, who straight up gave up his life in the process. Notably, Merus helped nerf Moro too. Goku was upset at the end of last chapter because of Merus' death, and here Whis wonders if he'll be able to properly control his emotions for Mastered Ultra Instinct. It is a different kind of transformation compared to Super Saiyan after all, and Goku is able to seemingly let go and put his emotions in check. He unclenched his fist and breathes out, looking calm again. In reference to what Whis was saying, it seems clear that he is able to control his emotions now. He doesn't rush at Moro for revenge, but rather asks Jocko why he joined the Galactic Patrol. Even Jocko is like, do we really have time for this? But Goku is calm, cool, and collected and wants an answer. Jocko finally screams that he wanted to help preserve peace in the galaxy, and as a side note, he adds the uniform is just awesome, which is pretty hilarious. It makes sense for Jocko, I suppose, but I must say, those uniforms are not on Saiyan armor level. My favorite are the shoulderless blue versions that Teen Gohan and Goku wore while they trained in the hyperbolic time chamber before the Cell fight. Now that's my preferred aesthetic. But fashion aside, Goku answers that Merus felt the same way, that he wanted to preserve peace in the universe. Goku says as a Galactic Patrol agent, that is his duty too. He can't let Moro have his way with their home. Moro finally returns, wondering where Merus is, and Goku informs him that Merus is gone and that Goku will beat him. And we get an epic moment where Goku says even though Merus is gone, he will live on in him. And I love that sentiment. Always will. When someone shows as much character and virtue as Merus did, he continues to inspire people after he's gone. His life and example ripples through eternity, whether he's a fictional character or not. And with that, Goku transforms. This is it, people, a calm-faced transformation. Great force surrounds him, and Whis straight up tells us that we are about to experience perfected Ultra Instinct. And I like the way it happens. The great force disappears. Rather than a huge aura kicking up rocks and such, we have extreme quiet. You can hear the leaves rustling, and then within that silence, we see silver-haired Goku in his perfected Ultra Instinct form. He entered it willingly, calmly, and I really like the fact that it is characterized by stillness rather than the ground shattering and waves raging. It's a nice touch. Moro is shocked at the new form, and Jocko mentions that silver hair is a new color in his book, sort of poking fun at just how many Saiyan hair colors we've gone through thus far. And yeah, we can totally poke fun at that, while also appreciating how epic and hype this moment is. We saw how badly Moro crushed all our guys. He flexed on them in the most brutal way possible. They didn't stand a chance, but now we get payback. As Goku starts slowly approaching Moro, Moro is the one worried and freaking out. He can probably sense Goku's power but also his confidence and screams for him to stay back. Goku's speed is next level and he stops Moro from launching his attack before Moro can even respond. Goku effortlessly dodges Moro while landing elegant yet powerful hits of his own. Moro has trouble accepting he's outclassed. Unlike Goku, he's losing his cool, calling Goku a worm and desperately trying to land a shot while Goku blocks them all without even turning to face him or look at him. And as nice as it is to see Goku flexing on the previously overconfident Moro, it's even nicer when Whis and Beerus compliment him. Beerus comments that Goku's fine-tuning his moves more and more, and Whis agrees. And this isn't even the last of their compliments, but more on that later. Moro asks how is Goku dodging, and Goku responds he's not thinking. His body is acting on its own and deciding how to dodge. It's very similar to the philosophy behind Tanjiro's selfless state in Demon Slayer. By letting go and not trying, martial artists are able to attain a higher level. You are no longer an individual acting, you become one with the action. And I really like that they brought that philosophy into Super. I much prefer letting go and mastery of emotions being the source of power rather than anger on a philosophical level, although I'm not taking anything away from the epicness of anger-based transformations. They have their own charm to be sure. Moro is not hearing it though. I personally believe that as a dude very wrapped up in his ego and emotions, Moro can't even believe Goku, let alone begin to emulate him. In contrast to Goku's stillness, Moro causes a disruptive scene by charging to full power. It's like a small dog with a lot of bark though, and Goku's stillness is like a much stronger dog who doesn't feel the need to bark at all. He's got nothing to prove. He calmly lifts Moro in the air without even touching him, with a move very reminiscent of when Roshi lifted Kid Goku in Dragon Ball during the first world tournament he was in. He called the move Lightning Flash Surprise Attack. Here, Goku similarly can lift and immobilize the opponent. It's pretty hilarious too, since it renders the fully powered up and charging Moro completely powerless. Goku doesn't even need to lay a hand on him to do this. It's pure ownage. Then Goku lands a solid punch right in Moro's stomach, a satisfying punch that even caused Beerus and Whis to close their eyes because of the force it created. It's like the stillness around Goku is ultra concentrated power, and with an attack like this, he just releases it and the shockwaves are felt on a planetary level. Beerus says perfectly done. Whis is even surprised to see a rare bit of respect from Beerus, but Beerus straight up says he'll show respect where it's due and that the way Goku is fighting is godlike. If that isn't hype, I don't know what is. I do feel bad for people who were really hoping for Vegeta to be the star here because I do not see how he's going to compete with this level of power anytime soon. As Goku notices Beerus and Whis, Beerus tells him to finish the job so they can eat. Classic Beerus. Moro looks absolutely horrible right now. He pretty much got Yamcha'd. Goku, as he did with Frieza on Namek, says that his opponent must realize by now that he can't beat him. Moro can barely pull himself up and Goku is like, well, now you know the pain and suffering your victims felt. Moro is upset that this worm, as he called him, is lecturing him as if he was a god. And as far as this world goes, Beerus straight up just said he fights like one, so why not lecture him like one too? We then get a pretty familiar moment. The enemy is overpowered, but his ego can't take it. He starts speaking how he's the supreme life form in the galaxy after he just got wrecked. And he starts going after the planet since he can't beat the man. But Goku won't give him the time to do that. He kicks him and a boulder falls on him. Moro's fall from arrogant supervillain to disgraceful crybaby is pretty much complete. The dude starts crying for help and begging for Goku not to kill him. The Galactic Patrol has sentenced Moro to death though, and after Goku confirms that, he rips off his uniform saying he's going to fight Moro like an Earthling from here on out. And Beerus has a bad feeling about this. This is the end of this epic chapter right here. Now we are seeing here the same thing we saw when Frieza repeatedly begged for mercy on Namek, only to turn on Goku again and again and take advantage of his kindness. It's likely that Moro too is trying to take advantage of Goku's character. The fact that Goku ripped off the uniform after mentioning death, and the fact that recently it was brought up how he likes to not kill guys because then he'll get to fight them again later if they try anything, it definitely seems like Goku is going to show Moro mercy. That's probably why Beerus has a bad feeling. Still though, until next chapter, we can't be sure that things will go down like they did on Namek, or if we'll get some new factors and thought processes thrown in. Let me know what you think is gonna happen next, and let me know how you've been enjoying this arc as a whole so far. We got perfected Ultra Instinct finally, which I'm very happy about. I look forward to seeing how things wrap up and if there will be more twists that allow Vegeta to play a bigger role. But like I said, I don't see him reaching Goku's level in this arc. If he does, I'd be pleasantly surprised, but surprised nonetheless, and as things stand, it doesn't look like Goku will need any more help. But as we know in Shonen, a lot of twists can happen, so let's just wait and see. And that is it for this one. Thanks for watching. If you do enjoy seeing these Dragon Ball Super reviews on this channel and want to keep them coming, the best thing you can do is smash that like button and share this video with any cultured Saiyans that you know. If you haven't, be sure to subscribe, and this is crucial. Hit that notification bell and select all, or you will miss future Dragon Ball videos. And while you impatiently wait for the next chapter to drop, feel free to check out my brand new podcast called The Dragon Ball Version, where my friend who doesn't watch anime and I discuss the entire series from beginning to end, arc by arc. We're also going to have special guests like Geekdom 101 and the Anime Dude, who were on the last episode, so check it out if you want to re-experience the glory of Dragon Ball all over again. And if you never watched the original series before, this is a great opportunity to experience it with us for the first time. You can find the Dragon Ball Version podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever else you listen to podcasts. Link in the description. I also want to thank all of you because the channel has been growing faster than ever and it's unreal. We passed 980,000 subscribers and are actually approaching 1 million subscribers, and it's all thanks to you guys. And I especially want to thank the patron squad over on Patreon and here on YouTube who help make videos like this one possible. Between Patreon and the YouTube join function, we have over 100 patrons right now, which is just mind-blowing and amazing. First and foremost, I want to thank the patrons of legend, the ones acknowledged by Lord Twigo himself, Alpha Sigma, and Liam Thompson. And are the 1-tier patrons, the ones who stand atop all clans, Ingrata, The World, Acquire Respect, Pate Heffa, Jonathan King, Rathuan Deora, Emperor Otaku, Thomas Jones, Ken Mano, Admirath, and Christopher Torley. And our Pro Hero tier patrons, the one and only Gilgamesh, who's currently the most donated overall champion of the world, Nothing But a Fan, King Zeldris, Anatoly Kazatsky, Angel Cruz, Cricket XP, Joe Stanton, Very Gucci, Alicia Actor, Hinokami and Water, Bonnie Parks, Jason Wilson, Florian, Joanne Garcia, Steelers, Mick Seamus, Jessica Califon, Deadly Saint, and Stern Hawkins. Once again, thank you all so much. If you enjoy our work, you can support more of it by going over to patreon.com/AnimeUproar and becoming a patron today for as little as $1. If you do so, you'll get your name featured in future videos alongside these amazing people right here, and you'll even get access to our private patron-only Discord, where we talk about anime life and of course, thank memes. So check out patreon.com/AnimeUproar, link in the description if you're interested. You can also join the YouTube channel, and a lot of you have been doing that by clicking that blue join button next to the subscribe button that you've hopefully already destroyed. So yeah, you can support more content that way if you prefer. Whichever way you choose to support us, you will get the same great benefits. Thanks again, and until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys!